By the way, they're reporting now 290 people dead, which means some 50-some on the ground looks like were killed, and there's still a lot of people missing.
Within 6 months, there'll be a YouTube video explaining the physics of how that guy survived.
Oh, absolutely. Probably working on it now.
Probably.
I mean, there is always, it's like every once in a while you get this. You've had a couple plane crashes. I think you and I, Ken, were talking about the Concorde. I think a girl survived the Concorde. I know the little baby, somebody pointed out, survived one in way back in the day in Michigan. Just like there's a woman who fell out of an airplane and she fell 30,000 feet and she lived. It's like, there's physics to something.
And that's also been a common theme among skydiving accidents where chutes haven't deployed, people have fallen, and they might have broken a bone or something like that, but they didn't get killed, which you would expect. You would absolutely expect that. I mean, you would. What is it? It's like people tense up, and that's when that's when you fall apart, like explode. Ooh, horrible. Yeah, and on the way down, you're looking for a haystack.
You're looking for a haystack, and if you don't find one, it's very rarely do those things happen. We're also monitoring, obviously, what's going on in India. If you didn't see, it is horrible destruction. What seems to be, for the most part, this is the first hull, which is the full plane, that's been lost of the 787 Dreamliner by Boeing. Boeing is aware, they said, of this. But the plane looked like it lost all power as it took off, did not retract the landing gear. It never climbed above 625 feet before it hit a medical building. And one person walked away inside of the plane. And there's numerous deaths that are reported in the building. But as of now, it's 290 people. And I don't know if they're suspecting terrorism based on... They also suspected that maybe they hit some birds, which is scary to think that a bird...
Would a bird strike in an engine affect the entire electrical system?
That's what I think that would have to be...
Coincidence?
Virtually impossible to think that it would affect the entire... Like, the engine I could see. But, how many birds do you have to hit to take out the electrical system?
Maybe they got big birds in India.
Probably do. So, God, just the massive amount of the pictures, the instantaneousness of how news travels. Like 30 years ago, you would have found this out at the 6 o'clock news. That's when you would have found this. Or if it was something more local or something, you might got a breaking news on, during the soap opera or something during the day. But otherwise, it would have been the 6 o'clock news. And now you could watch it, unfortunately, go down, which was, it's a tough watch. And
you can watch it on Twitter within moments of it having happened.
Yeah. Within moments. I mean, it was posted within 5 minutes. Because you probably, those people, there's a lot of people, like my producer for my national show, he's a weirdo. I love him, but he goes to that island where the plane flies just over, right? Like that's the thing he likes to do, where that island where the 747s will land in like Europe. And have you seen that?
Where the people stand outside the fence because the runway's so close to the beach.
Because he's so into that. He's also he's a train guy. Like he's a weirdo, goes watches trains go by. He's the kind of guy that would have been sitting out of the window watching the planes go by just because he's fascinated with air travel. So this plane was, I think, 12 years old. So that's not very old for a plane. That's actually quite young. That's in its infancy for a lot of things. And so Boeing, of course, is obviously, they're all headed there. And, could there be terror? You can't rule anything out. It's early. Could somebody have sabotaged something? Again, you can't rule anything out. But there was the guy that survived is not just, because a lot of times you're like, somebody survived, but he's in a coma. It's never going to move. He was walking away. He said 30 seconds in, they heard a loud, boom.